What's up, everybody? Jefe Picks here for the Odds Trader, guys. College football player props. Week 6. Somehow we are here. That was quick. I got 3 different player props from 3 different games this week in college football that I really like. Let's start with Notre Dame, Boise State. I'm looking at Jeremiyah. Guy scored 4 touchdowns last week and looked like an absolute stud. And I think he continues that right into this week versus Boise State. I'm taking Jeremiyah to score 2 or more touchdowns at minus 105 odds. This guy can run it in. This guy can catch it in. Shoot, I'm pretty sure he could throw it in if he wanted to. But I do think that Love does see the end zone twice in this game, as he is the focal point of the Notre Dame offense. Speaking of focal point of offense, let's take our talents over to Texas and Florida, where Arch Manning is definitely the focal point of Texas's offense. I'm going to go with Arch Manning over passing yards on this Florida defense. Over 217.5 passing yards at minus 115 odds is what I'm targeting in this game. I'm not impressed with Florida. Haven't been impressed with them all year, to be very honest with you. And I don't think this is a good matchup for them. I think Arch can pick apart that secondary. I think that's exactly what he will do, even with this game being in Florida. So give me Arch Manning over 217.5 passing yards as my prop there. Keeping with the quarterbacks, we're moving to Georgia versus Kentucky, where I'm looking at Georgia quarterback Stockton, and I'm thinking to myself, man, got to be some upset folks in that locker room after that big loss to Bama last week. They're going to want to come out this week against Kentucky and really lay it on them early. And I'm looking at Stockton to do that through the air. I'm taking Stockton over 1.5 passing touchdowns at minus 115 odds. Georgia has one of the better wide receivers in the nation, in Zachariah Branch, and I gotta think that Stockton's going to be able to find him and his other talented players on offense in the end zone through the air, and that's what I'm thinking this is going to go. So, to recap, we're going to take Jeremiyah, the Notre Dame running back, 2 or more touchdowns at minus 105 odds. We're going to take Arch Manning, the Texas quarterback, over 217 passing yards at minus 115 odds, and we're going to take Stockton, the quarterback for Georgia, over 1.5 passing touchdowns at 115 odds. Those are my 3 player props for week 6 of the college football season. I'm Jefe Picks for the Odds Trader. Let's cash, everybody.